All right, take two. Take two here. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Shady, back with another episode of the Dark Truth Podcast. It's been 3 weeks since I've done a show. Just been wanting to put it off. Wasn't ready to do one for a while. And so it is what it is. And hopefully Ryan and Richard can find this video so we can start the show. 5 minutes late, looks like. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, right? Can't always have it go perfect, I guess. Oh, sorry. Now I'm back. Got this cool little gimbal. Just waiting for some people to pop in. Hope everybody's had a great week. Hope you have a great time on the 4th of July tomorrow, which is going to be so much fun. Dude, if y'all haven't gotten fireworks, you have to go get some. I personally haven't gotten any. What's up, Josh? Because I've been procrastinating, per usual, right? But it's going to be fun. We're going to go get some tomorrow. I'm going to actually tint my wife's Pathfinder, which is... It's got 10 on the front too, but I'm not liking it. I want to throw some Autobahn i3 Plus on it. Got the 15% sitting out there, ready to rock. And then going to throw some Edge Ceramic XR on the back half and see where it goes from there. Hopefully my internet connection is working good. I don't know if y'all can hear me good. Let me know, Josh, since you're in the comments. Yeah. I see Gilbert's in here, Stephanie and Ryan. So what I'm going to try to do is bring Ryan in. Hopefully the internet is doing decent. And all that good jazz. So let's try to bring in Ryan. Send you a request. Dude, I haven't seen you in a long time. Are you going to be a WFR? I hear you fine. Sweet. Cool. Let's see if we can get Ryan in here. And we do. What a fucking first try. Let's go. Dude, I'm excited. Dude, I'm excited now, bro.
Yeah.
You can't bring me down now.
Good. How's it going?
Dude, it's going pretty decent, man. I know I've got me over my shoulder here looking at us, but don't worry about him. He's just a cartoon. Dude, so what's been up, Ryan? I haven't seen you since, what was it? Tinter battles?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you stole my third place.
Dude, I didn't even know, bro.
I know.
I didn't even know.
That was
I'm
crazy.
sitting there, dude, I'm sitting there fisting a Modelo, and I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot about third place. You know, and then I get called, and I'm like, what? No way, dude. Like, okay, so that's kind of something to talk about. Like, I didn't even think about third place, dude, at all. Like, not even close. And when they said by time, I was like, wait a minute. We did pretty quick, but we got beat too. And then to hear it was only like, what, 20 seconds or something?
I feel like it was, I think
I think
Dustin said
it was like,
there's
I
like
want to say
three
10.
seconds, or wasn't it? I don't know.
No
Maybe
way.
it was more. I don't know, but it's super close, he said.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, I mean, it was great to like see y'all compete and then us compete in different heats and then to, you know, because yeah, I'm sure y'all have never touched it before, right? I had never touched it.
Yeah, no, that was a blast. Well, I played with it a little bit at the Dustin's shop. They did the vinyl training.
Right.
So they had
Yeah.
like little short pieces, and Marion's like, "Oh, just try it." And I put it on the back window, and it was neat to play with. You know, it's kind of like
Right.
PPF, but yeah, for the most part, right there, you know, playing on the little Whistler at first, and then on those Teslas, you know.
Yeah.
But it's
It's a
a
huge
blast.
that was a huge difference. So going
Yeah,
from like that little bitty fucking Whistler windshield to that big ass what is it?
Model
Model
3.
3 windshield.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah,
And then using those for the shrink battles
yeah,
too. Anyways, we can
yeah.
get off on those tangents another time. But yeah,
No,
we didn't steal third. I
yeah,
feel like we earned it a little bit, you know. I
stole
think
it by
Jeremy's
the skin of your teeth, man.
dude,
Just
I think it was Jeremy's big hat that got him,
so
dude.
yeah. He was just going slow, man. He's fast on the track, but I don't know. No,
Bro,
I'm just kidding.
especially if it's
I
yeah.
I like I have the longer reach and stuff, you know, like I should have like reached over under, you know how
Totally.
that drops down on the passenger side there? Like I should
Yeah.
have probably tried to like do more from my side for
Right.
him because it was a pain for him.
Right.
I didn't really think about it, you know, so he was fighting over there, so
Dude, but
that sucks.
he also has like little arms that can like squeeze down under there. Like that's what Letha
Oh
was
yeah,
telling me. She was like,
yeah.
let me worry about the stuff underneath the hood because I got little arms." And I was like, "I do too, but like, yeah, you got it." But in our semifinal round, I had to mess with the corner because I squeegeed down hard and pulled like, dude, it was like a half-inch gap,
Oh
right?
shit.
So I had to like, dude, I had to like re-wet it and try to pull it without like ghosting it. And I barely, dude, got it within like a quarter of an inch. And it was like, it was a crap cut, dude. It looked like a little trapezoid at the corner, but it was still like within that range or whatever. And, they finished before us or whatever. And yeah, but dude, getting third was pretty cool. I got my trophies over there on the windowsill, uh, but
I
yeah,
can't.
man. Every time I go to these events and I see people like you and Jeremy and everybody that goes, it's so much fun, man.
Oh, it's a
And it's like
blast.
it's like okay to get beat by your
Yeah,
friends. You know what I mean? Like in a sense, like dude, Josh Miller beat me in the heat shrink because I fucking creased him,
yeah,
right? And but the way we like pass each other, that's a whole other story. It's just really cool, right? And then getting beat by your friend, you're like, yeah,
yeah.
whatever. At least it's somebody I
Right.
know or whatever.
Yeah, it was a blast. I really enjoyed that or not the heat shrink, the that windshield skin competition. That was fun. And it's
Right.
quick and stuff too. I'm excited to give it another go at WFR too. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
This time
Hey,
the
me
money's
too,
on
bro.
the
Hey, now it's about money,
yeah.
dude. And I got the hometown hero. I don't know if you know this, but my partner is actually from Chattanooga
Yeah, I'd
and he
see.
lives
Yep,
there.
he's been saying, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I got home field advantage, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's dude, Wesley's one of my favorite people. He's Me and him were the ones who were supposed to compete together. We were one of the first people to put in a time and we didn't know like we could wait. We thought it's
Oh,
like, oh, you got to
yeah.
do it now. And we did it super slow. And so we didn't even qualify. We were like, I want to say like three places back from being able to qualify. And Letha goes, hey, Mullet can't be here. I'm in the finals. Do you want to be my partner? I was like, God damn right I do. What do you mean, dude? If Letha asks you to do anything, you have to do it, dude,
Yeah.
because she's just so giving and like you don't get those opportunities, right? And like for getting third with them, dude, was so fucking dope.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was just really
Yep.
cool. But now with Wesley, now we have this fucking this need to win
Yeah.
this, and it's gonna be so fun. So what I'm gonna do is get some skin, before the competition, go to his house. No, I'm just kidding.
Why not,
Day before, 'cause I'm not trying to spend that money on that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I'll just grab some PPF, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Very similar. It
So
definitely feels like it.
man, it's so close to PPF. I feel like the only difference is whatever's the scratch coat and what's going on, like with the adhesive,
Yeah.
maybe. But I'm not very technical like that. I could just guess. I can't have any proof. Like I don't know the proof.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so speaking of WFR and the windshield skin competition, so you and Jeremy competing again, or
I don't think so. I think
what?
yeah, I think he dropped me. Um, no, I believe him and Billy went in
Oh
together.
no.
Billy Murray. Yeah, Billy freaking Murray.
How freaking dare
He,
he,
he
dude?
stole it. Well, Jeremy was nice enough to step in as well. I actually qualified with another partner. And
Oh, okay. I didn't know this.
yeah, with Angel from True Spray,
Oh
and
yeah.
and those guys hit it pretty hard the night before, and
Oh
Angel was
jeez.
not making it.
Incapacitated, he
Yeah,
says. He was out of commission.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah. So
Man,
Jeremy was there, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I'll get in on it." So I don't even know if Jeremy got a practice at all beforehand, like like we did on the little car. I don't think he did.
Dude, all I'm saying is, Jeremy, man,
Yeah.
he is he adapts and he adjusts and he does shit so quickly that it's insane.
Oh yeah.
Especially just like if anybody needs help, like it's always like, oh yeah, what do you need? He's fucking,
Yeah.
he's fucking there, dude. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. If he doesn't have it or know where it is, he's gonna find it and come back before you even knew he's gone.
Yeah, it'll take like 30 seconds. He's like, all right, I found your answer.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? And he's like, you didn't even ask a question? What? Like, you won't even ask a question. You just be saying things. He'll come back. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Love
Hmm.
that guy.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, man, he's a blast.
dude, so a little bit, give a little bit about yourself and hold on. My damn, hold on. My gimbal's freaking out over here. Oh, no. Oh, no. I broke it.
Was that one of those things that like it's supposed to move? Or
Dude, watch this. Watch this, dude. It'll follow
ah,
me.
oh, I see.
So it's got like a motor in it, and so
Yeah.
like if you have it off balance or whatever, it'll like grind the gears, I
Uh,
guess. I don't know. I'm still trying to learn this fucking thing. I still don't trust it.
well, you were asking a little bit about me. Uh, the window tinter, I've been freaking. I joke about. I think the only thing I've been doing longer than tinting windows is breathing.
Right.
It's crazy. Um, was that? No, that wasn't you. That was somebody else today. But I was thinking about it not too long ago. And we ran. I think it was Cash and I were talking about it, and all of a sudden, like, man, the first time I ever tinted windows was like 28 years ago.
Really.
Um, that's when I first started learning. That's what I always say when I first started learning. I consider myself, or I think that I'm still learning. Like,
Right.
there's always something else to do to learn. Um, but yeah, man, I don't know. I just it, like a lot of us, it's like a passion. You
Right.
like some of us kind of stumble upon, by accidentally almost. You're like, wow, this is pretty cool, and like for me, I started doing it as a kid in high school, um, and I just had a knack for it. Everybody's like, who tinted your windows? I was like, me. They're like, well,
Right.
do mine, and it first started off as
Oh
like
yeah.
I'll go to the auto store, buy some tint and get some beers and let's do this. So that's kind of how it started, man. And
Dude, how
I
old
never.
are you?
How old am I? I'm 40.
No, when you started
Started
tinning. Yeah. Sorry.
17.
Nice. And you're
Yeah,
how old now?
46, 47, 46.
46, dude. You don't look a day over 33, bro. You look
I,
great.
I appreciate it. My wife, she always says I tricked her. She didn't know how old I was either.
Oh yeah, dude, you got that, joyful charm about you that makes you look young.
Yeah.
And then like, and then you go like, I'm this old, and they're like, you're like, the fuck? It's like when we were, what was it, Denver? I want to say it was
Yeah.
Denver where we were at the pool hall, and it was like fucking 2:30 in the morning, dude.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there just fucking shooting the shit, and I'm like, dude, you out here fucking kicking it, huh? I was like, dude, it's good to see you, man. Hold on, Roger, or not Roger, Jesus Christ.
Richard.
Richard,
Yeah.
yeah, Richard. I just saw this dude. My bad. Let me add him in.
He said, "Throw me in,
My bad, dude.
put me in, coach."
That cut that customer might have been a little late. What, dude? I
Cheers,
got corn.
boys.
I got corn, bro.
Uh,
I actually, I have a hard. What do you call that?
Oh,
Hard
dude,
push.
that looks fire,
Oh
bro.
man, have you ever had the
Is that a Mexican hard seltzer,
hard
basically?
it's a
soda?
Mexican soda. Yeah,
Hard soda?
I've
Oh,
had them,
dude.
but I quickly
Bad
felt
idea.
so feminine. I had to. I was
Man,
like, yeah, that tastes good.
it tastes so good.
Thanks.
We go to the
Listen,
oh
I
yep.
drank 4 White Claws before this, okay? All right.
We
I
go.
can't do the White Claws. There's a place here called Knott's Berry Farm, and it's like a small like amusement park. You know what I mean? I mean, it's
Right.
not really small. We've all been to smaller ones, I should say, but for Halloween, they rename it and they call it Not Scary Farm.
Oh,
And
nice.
they have like these people that like dress up, and they have like have you ever seen like the plates you can put on your knees, your hands, and like when you slide they like spark.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
You,
yeah, yeah.
you know, like run and slide.
Oh
The guy,
yeah, were you like fucking? You're like a human fucking drop
right,
back,
right.
you know, like.
So they have these people that are like hired cast, and they dress up like, you know, really scary like Halloween shit, and they will just like run out from like little like cracks in the, you know what I mean, like in the, between the buildings of
Yeah,
the
just scare
rides,
the
and they're
shit
just
out of
like
you.
and scare you, you know, and I'm just like, uh, whatever. I'm just here to drink, you know.
Yeah, where's the
And I ended up
beer, dude?
having the only thing they sold was the tall white claws,
Yeah, the
the
24 ounces, dude. The
24s.
ones that you
They
have
were
to
like
like
20 bucks
power
a
through.
piece.
Oh my god,
Somehow I completely
dude.
forgot about budget, and I had like 9 of them
Oh my god,
while I
dude.
was there riding roller coasters and stuff like that. And
Oh yeah, you were just having a good time
yeah,
though.
and the next day, I could probably drink 45 beers and not feel so hungover from the amount of sugar that I felt like I consumed
Oh,
that night.
dude.
And
Yeah,
White
that's the
Claw
only
after that,
difference.
I just like, I can sometimes manage the grapefruit, but
What?
but it was all the mango that night. And now like
Um,
I smell it, and it's
mango.
like one of those
Yeah,
like bad high school memories, like you
yeah,
drank way too
dude.
much of something.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's like me and Evan Williams, dude.
Yeah.
Like I smell Evan Williams, and I'm
It's like,
like, get
look,
that away
and it's
from
weird
me.
because
I
like
don't want any of
I
that,
can
dude.
drink other
It's
seltzers and
disgusting.
shit like that, and you could probably drink like Jack Daniels, but just like
Right.
specifically that
It's
one
literally
smell,
just
because
that.
you
Yeah.
smelt it so much the next day hurling, and it was like in your nose, like physically felt it in your face. You're like,
Right.
nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. And the
Can't
I
same
do it.
thing with Everclear. I can't do it,
Oh
man. I had a bad
yeah, dude.
experience with that.
Everclear's
I
one.
treated Everclear like vodka once, and
Yeah,
I quickly
I
found
had
out
yeah.
it's not the same.
I
Dude, Dave
had
Dillinger said that's my Mad Dog 2020. You know it's not called Mad Dog,
It's
right?
not
It's called something.
anymore.
It's called something else. It's called like well, what its name actually is something
Yeah,
completely
well, they
weird. I
had
don't have
to.
any. I
It
don't have
left such a
anything to like
bad
look
scar
it
on
up.
everybody of its generation
No,
that
they
they had
just
to
called
rename it
it.
because all
They
the
just
kids
called it
coming up
that.
heard how fucking terrible it was to you. Like,
No,
it was Mad Dog when I drank it. You know what I mean? But
that's
yeah,
what they called it though.
what do
Back
you
then
say?
it was still the same name. Like it has a different name. It's just
It's
MD
different now.
2020.
It's different
So
now.
everybody called it. Is it really? So it's switched from when we were younger.
Correct. Yeah, it has changed. I would
No
say in the
way.
past maybe 5 to 10 years,
I
it
gotta
has switched for
Google it.
sure.
Hold on.
Right.
I had a similar experience with let's see, tequila when I was younger.
Oh
I don't remember drinking the
Jesus.
tequila.
Right?
My friends
That's
told
how it
me about
happens.
it, but my body, for I would say a good 15 years probably, my body would not let it get close to my face after that.
Bro,
Just
you're
immediately, you're
like,
just
Yep.
like,
hey,
like your fucking
you
neck
walk
tightens
in.
up. You're just like, oh no,
Yeah, dude, you walk
ah.
into a restaurant, you know somebody's drinking a
Yeah.
margarita, you're like, ew,
Well,
the fuck is that?
in the midst of that, when my body I was repulsed by it, I ordered a margarita, not knowing that I had tequila in it. You
Oh.
know,
Oh shit.
So you were
I
like
took a sip.
really young, like,
Yeah, yeah.
like, oh, I'm
Super
21,
young.
got my ID. Can I get a
I
margarita,
oh, I
extra
wasn't
salt?
even 21 from
Right.
that experience that said no.
That's
Yeah, it
funny.
was pre 21.
Yeah.
We all have those stories too.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Dude,
yeah,
I
I got my
literally
fake ID at I think 16. Yeah.
never had a fake ID, dude, but I always drank with friends. And the first time I ever drank was literally in this house that I'm living
Wow.
in now, in the basement at 15 years old with like 8 of my homies. And we had somebody bring us like a fucking half of a handle of rich and rare whiskey. And we just fucking, dude, we would drink a little bit, drink a little here, drink a little there, dude. And then one of my buddies got so fucked up, he was like bouncing off the walls down there. Ended up getting hit with a belt somehow, split his shit open, and then was like throwing up everywhere. It was fucking crazy. At 15, dude. And I was like, never again, dude, until I was like, 18. And I was like,
I
whatever.
worked for a restaurant when I was like a busboy, like pre-18. And I vividly remember we had a company meeting, and it was like one of those mandatory, no matter what. Everyone
You
had
gotta
to be
be
there.
there.
You can't be
Yeah.
late or you get fucking suspended. You know what I mean?
Fuck, you get written up, bro. The
And
worst thing
I
in the world, you get
honestly,
written
I
up.
don't even know if I've ever told this story,
Let's
but
go. Exclusive.
except for like that night, the people that were drinking it. So something dawned in my head because it was a two-story restaurant. Of course, the
Right.
lower floor was way bigger, and like the higher one is where we
Of
were
course.
holding the meeting. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And something I was like, man, I gotta piss, and that was real. But right next to the restroom was the liquor closet for the whole company, and I'm like, every person that works here is upstairs except me.
Yeah.
And what
What
is it
shall
called?
I do?
It's called something. It's a knockoff Crown Royal. Something Rose.
Oh, dude. Fucking Canadian Dry.
It's
Canadian Dry. Is that what you're talking about?
Canadian
Yes.
whiskey, but it's something.
Canadian Dry, dude. It's got to be something like that. It's like I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh,
I can't
dude,
remember
it's
the
yeah. I
fucking
don't even
name either.
remember it, but yeah, it was. I was like,
I can't find it.
I
Just
quickly like ran
walking
it,
away
like threw it
with
in the
it.
back seat of my car, and the next day, there was a party, and I was like, we were like 16, I think 17, you know, and I
You're
was like
like,
that guy. I
me,
was
look
like,
what I got, bro. Yeah, dude. Dude, felt like the fucking rock star
what is it?
right
It's
now.
something. I thought it was something Rose.
Dude,
I thought it was something Rose. Uh, uh, fuck. Let me go to the desktop. I'm on my phone.
he's like, I'm
Oh, and to show you
the
guys my
fucking.
biggest fucking headache right now.
Oh yeah, you're still
What's
working on
this?
that Miata?
What are you rapping, dude? A Miata?
Door jams inside of
Ugh.
doors, color
Why'd you take
matched
the door
panels.
off?
What?
Take the door off.
He had it all.
You mean
Oh.
that like that? You mean like that?
Yeah.
Like take it off like that?
Just like that, bro.
Like, can I do
Exactly
one
like
side at a
that, dog.
time, Jordan? Jeez, bro. I have to just strong
Who the
arm both
fuck
doors
is
alone.
who the
Jeez.
fuck is Jordan, dude? Where's that
But it's
guy at?
getting there. It's getting there. It's still a headache though. Let me see. What
Yeah, the fun stuff, dude.
cheap Canadian whiskey? Cheap Canadian whiskey.
Oh,
Cheap.
he's going. He says cheap
Cheap.
Canadian.
Oh,
No,
it's the cheapest of the cheap.
just put in knockoff, like knockoff
Isn't
Canadian
that made the
Crown
same
Royal.
thing? It came up cheap Canadian website. Now this is getting better. Where can we
See,
go with this?
what do we do? What are we buying right now? I'll put $5 in. Are we
Oh
buying Thomas Chwowski right now, bro?
yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh, he's
Amy.
maybe it's Rose City.
Right.
Roses.
Hey, Rose City Whiskey, dude, get out of here.
Rose City Whiskey Thomas is the new entrepreneur. He said he wanted to sell the tent shop. He was over it.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He's
What do
gonna
you
buy a
mean?
distillery.
What
Is it
did you say?
Canadian Club?
Dude,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I
that's
remember
it.
that.
Canadian
That's it.
Club.
Canadian
Yeah,
Yeah.
Club,
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's $20 for not a handle, 1.75 liters. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
because
that's it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Gotta be
it's
it.
half
Yeah.
the
I've
price
had
of Crown Royal,
I love it.
yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, I've
I
had
Yeah,
some of
fucking
that. I
love
we're
it.
looking
don't
it
like
up.
that.
We're looking it up.
By the
Yeah,
way,
that's funny, dude.
anybody watching, if you would share this into groups because I couldn't do it for some reason. It's probably my fucking shady service, but or because I've been absent for 3 months or 3 weeks. Dude, whole bunch of shit. Anyways,
For
but so
82 years.
it's been
Whatever it is,
84
Titanic.
years. Yeah. Dude, my wife will fucking use that meme for anything that's taken me longer than a day, dude. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'll be like, finally weed eated the yard. And she's like, it's been 84
Yeah.
years. And I'm like, no, it's
Somebody's in
not,
there.
dude.
Yeah. But I will go ahead and give a quick review on Oro vinyl. The customer would not come off with this color. They were stuck on it. I tried my hardest to give her like a better, more longer lasting, reliable
Right.
vinyl. And it was too pink. It was too dark. It was not. It was too purple. It was too metallic. She fucking wanted this color. I was like, all right, cool. Well, I'll order it. It's gonna take 2 weeks from China, just so you know. She waited the 2 weeks. Here we are now. Anyways, um, It's
I bet it's
it's a
really
calendared
shit to work
film
with.
for sure. They say it's a cast calendar hybrid. Do not expect it to be anything like Avery or 3M. It's actually slightly stretched on the roll. So before you can
What?
install
It's
anything, you have to
pre-stretched?
before you install anything, you have to heat every inch of the vinyl, and
That's
you'll see
so
it like
gross.
relax back, and then you have to like
No
go
way.
all over again to do your own personal stretch
But
to heat again
why?
to get it to shrink back.
What
Well,
was the fucking reason behind that shit?
calendar is cheaper to manufacture. um Calendar is like actually when vinyl started back in the day, like, you know, when vinyl wrapping first started, it was all calendared, and then cast was a newer thing that made it better. This has been a long time ago, but
I didn't know
um
this. I'm not a
yeah,
vinyl guy, so
yeah.
educate me, sir.
You've ever
Equip
heard
me,
of
sir.
Inoztech? It's a pretty popular uh calendared brand.
I've
It's
heard of it. Yeah.
Now I will say with calendared films, you can always get a more paint look finish. Like it looks like deeper because the material itself is much thicker.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's fucking stretched,
Right.
basically.
It like, I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, like that looks like really shiny. You know what I mean? And
Looks
like deep. For
good for my house.
yeah, like, I tell the people, hey, you got a problem with your tint? I can't see it from my couch.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
But yeah, so this is like working with the harder film like a Nazitech, but it's like super tacky, dude. Like if it touches the car at all, I'm like ripping it up to try to lift to
Oh,
like heat to reposition.
dude.
It's super tacky, man.
How's
And the glue
does it
doesn't.
leave the glue
I
lines
was about
bad or anything?
to say, does it
Oh yeah.
leave any glue lines? Yeah.
Mm, not
Kinda.
like terrible, but all vinyl does. You know what I mean? If you
It
don't like kind of get the lay
does.
in one shot,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Yeah.
have it. I will say that I did notice any type of a little bit more than I guess just what the vinyl wants. It does have a quicker color loss.
Oh,
Like you start to see like
no.
the pink get
Yeah.
into like a lighter pink, or like blacks will be like more washed out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
Hmm.
grayish.
Yeah. So you have to be really careful at your corners and stuff like that. But you just gotta do it, I guess, right? Just the customer
Facts.
says I want it. Yeah, okay, well, this is the price. And then now you're
Right.
like shooting yourself in the foot. Like I should have fucking added $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
especially when you're removing doors and all that shit.
Yep.
And but
But you live
it's
and you
okay.
learn, right?
Yeah, I sent her an updated pic of it, and she's super stoked. So
She's fucking wetting her
yeah,
tits right now, dude.
she's
Yeah.
happy. So I can't complain. It's taking longer than I thought, but so does everything we do. I thought I'd be
Hey, dude.
retired by now.
No way.
But
There's no way you thought you'd be
I
retired by now, dude.
was supposed to be a professional athlete. You want to ask me when I was 6, I was going to be an astronaut. I'd be
All
done.
right. But what? Okay, so all right, hold on. What professional athlete are you gonna be? Like, what sport, dude?
Hacky sack.
There's no way. What sport, dude?
I really wanted to do professional football, but
Me too.
my senior year in high school, when I was 5'5" and weighed 110 pounds, I had this realization that it's probably not going to happen. I was kind of like one of those people that didn't grow till like after high school. I'm like
Yeah,
5'9", like 175 now, which is like,
right.
like average-ish. But
Decent, dude. Back in
yeah,
the day, you could have been a fucking badass running back, dude.
I
Like
was
5'9", dude,
I was
179,
actually
dog.
I was quite the cornerback because I was smaller and really agile, but I had
The fuck was that? Uh-oh. We're
No.
on a mission now.
Yeah, we are.
The fuck is SpongeBob doing here?
Oh, I forgot I left the TV on. American Pickers, and the commercial came on. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You gotta love
I
it,
think it
dude.
went
You
to
gotta
sleep.
love it.
You know what I mean? Like, because I hadn't
Oh
touched
yeah,
it.
sleep
But then when
mode.
I just
Yeah.
Googled something, it woke up, and then
Oh yeah. Be like
oh.
that. Be
But
like that,
yeah.
bro.
So I really was pretty good as a cornerback, a good wide receiver, but I was better on defense and I had like a really, really good vert. Even being like 5'5", I could touch a basketball
Right.
rim. I had like a 34-inch
Right.
vert or something like that.
Yeah, you can fucking
It
jump,
helped
dude.
me.
I
The guy
can't.
was like, "Oh, I'm 6 foot. I'm just gonna throw it above him." Yeah, not today, Mister. You know, something like that.
There you go. Fuck you.
Even better when you're a
What?
cornerback because
That's
you don't
mine.
really have to like catch it. You just gotta like fingertip, like knock it out
Be
of the
like,
way. You know,
"Yeah,
like like
get
I
away
win.
from
You
me."
know. Yeah.
You get to do one of these, dude. You're like, not in my house, bro.
Why do, what is going on here? Did it just grow a
I
ball
got
sack? I
excited,
think
bro.
my beer just grew a ball
It
sack.
might be frozen, dude.
It looks
Taste
it.
it. I'm definitely clipping this, by the way.
But yeah. Don't we all love Tint?
Yes,
Most of the time.
most of the
As
time,
long as it
dude.
has a
So,
tire I can kick.
right. Okay, so speaking of tent, Richard, you said you want to talk about your tent pet peeves. What did you have in
Oh yeah.
mind? Like, were you talking about like things about tent that make you angry, or like people that do tent, or all of it, or customers? Because I could go on for days about
Well, I
that.
think the customer is like a pretty evident one. Like everyone like has like a story
Man,
they can tell about like
dude,
that guy.
I
You know
got
what I mean?
one. I got one right now. I could tell you, but
And it was
anyways.
probably from today, and I got another one
It
from
was literally
yesterday, and another one
no,
from
it
the
was
day before.
literally yesterday. Dude, it was from yesterday. I had no appointments all day, right? So like the shop policy right now is like if I don't have appointments, I don't have to go in unless somebody calls, right?
Right.
So I like had the whole day in the morning planned out, stay at home with the kids while the wife went to work and I could fucking knock out some vehicle or knock out some chores and
Right.
shit. And then I get a call like, "Hey, this guy wants 2 doors and a brow done." And I'm like if it's a full car, cool. Like
Was that
not worried about it.
you
But
that
it's
made
like
that noise,
it's
or was that something else? It was coincidence.
that was me. I'm like, but
No,
might
something
have
else
been
was like, man.
might have been Ryan's. I don't know, somebody at
Oh, it
Ryan's
could have
house.
been the
Yeah,
kids.
Oh
Yeah.
you were like
yeah, dude,
this guy,
yelling.
and something's like in the background.
Yeah. So, anyways, like nothing against him, but like he was super picky, right? Like right when I got there, he had been waiting on me, and I was like, "Yo, dude, I had to like go drop my kids off." I didn't say this, but I had to go drop my kids off at their mom-in-law's, and then go to the shop. After already having like this idea of what I was gonna do for the day with the kids going on, and then I get there, and he's like, "Hey, are you gonna do a good job?" And I'm like,
No,
"Not
Yeah.
no,
at all, dude."
no.
I told him, "Not
Are
even a
you gonna
little bit,
tip me
dude."
$100?
Right. But
You
I was
first.
like, yeah, man. He's like, no bubbles or none of this stuff. And I was like, yeah, I've been doing this for like 8 years. And I was like, it's going to take like an hour at the most to do 2 doors and a brow. Cause I was, going to go live on TikTok and bullshit with people and whatever. And he was like, oh, no, take your time. And I was like, that is taking my time. Like an hour for 2 doors and a brow is like really taking my time. Like it's just like stretching it as much as I can. Right. And then he would like lean in every once in a while, like asking, questions and stuff. And I'm like, dude, will you just like go sit down somewhere? Like I'm not trying to be hateful, but I'm like, dude, just let me do my job.
Right.
Like you already picked what you want. Don't call your wife and try to discuss what you want to do now after I've already gotten what you want. It's like, and I'm not trying to be hateful again, but it's like, dude, just have a little professionalism when it comes to being a customer, right?
Right.
Like know that it's not like if you tell somebody what they're gonna do and they start doing it, don't think you could just change it automatically, like right then.
Sometimes I ask the customers when they try to tell me how to do my job. Like, oh, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna cover the panel, you're gonna do this. I'm like, you
Maybe.
ever had surgery? You ask the doctor the
Yeah.
same questions? No, you
Did
just
you ever ask him if he's
fucking
gonna
let the
fucking
professional do what the professional does. You know
let
what I
me do
mean?
my
And then
job,
afterwards, if you can't walk, okay, we'll have a conversation.
Yeah,
But
then we'll fix it.
let me try. You know what I mean?
Give me my
Yeah.
shot, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it's like the precursor to you doing the job and they're questioning you like that. It's like, man, now I don't even want to have you as a customer, man. I just want to tell you to go on somewhere.
Yeah.
Like
Right. Right.
you
Right.
can go down
I'd
the
rather
road, but
stay
you
at
already
home. I'd rather
yeah.
like not make money and just stay at home. Yeah.
No, hey Ryan, Dexton said he got the rack in.
I see
Fuck
that.
yeah, dude.
Cool.
Fellow Arkansas guy in the WFR groups. Love that dude to death. He fucking watches my TikTok lives a lot, and we talk here and there. I actually have an opportunity with him to do some like work trucks and stuff here in a couple weeks, hopefully, which will be a lot of fun. I haven't really collabed much except for with Cam, who is Richard's fucking windshield skin partner, which we were talking about.
We're skinnies.
That's literally the only guy except for Josh McGuinn who uses GeoShield that is in the same city as me that we've done some work together, stuff like that. And I still need to go see Jason Teasley's ass, but he's like 3 hours away. Like he's right there, but it's so goddamn far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so speaking about that, Richard, you're going down. We're gonna kick your ass. Me and Ryan, we're gonna, even though we're not partners, we're still gonna beat you and Cam. Just kidding. But
Richard and I inadvertently worked together at the first reunion. We actually worked on the same car
Yep.
at the same time. He did the driver's side, I did the passenger side.
nice.
Not as a
Like
team.
competing.
No, yes, competing, yeah.
Both of y'all doing the singles.
That's when we met. It's
Yeah.
singles, like we didn't even speak to each other before that, and it was like singles, second round. Because we were both second
Yep.
round,
Yeah.
and we walked up, and you like, you walk up to the car, and you're like, who's over there?
You're like, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what's up, homie?
And it was Ryan. He was on that side. I was
You're
driver.
like, I
He
can't
was
even
passenger.
be mad anymore.
But yeah, it was.
That's what we were-
That's it. And
that's what
then
we were
we
talking
ended
about
up
earlier,
in the
too.
parking lot, chopping lettuce or something like that.
Yeah.
Whoa, hold on. This guy Kiefer, I don't know if he's fucking smoking it, but he said Richard can tent circles around you guys. I'm sure he can, because the only thing he can do is cut circles, dude.
Yeah, literally just circles. Look at my peel board. It's just a bunch of
Bro,
circles.
hold on.
That's
Time out.
Kiefer
You know, it'd be a
Andrew,
really
and Kiefer. I actually taught Kiefer to tent in North Carolina and
fuck yeah.
Charlotte around 2016
This is before
or
you
something
moved
like that.
to California,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah. We
2015
talked about that
actually.
on
It
the
was
last time.
15.
Yeah.
I helped out Kiefer. Kiefer's been out here a few times to visit, and I don't know, Ryan, you might remember it because you like Revolution a lot. Did you ever see the video a few like 2 or 3 years ago that was edited of me doing the front of the building and the Revolution videos playing in the background? Um, I think you might
I'm not
have
sure.
commented on it or something, but yeah,
Uh-uh.
Kiefer does a lot of like video editing and stuff like that and videography. Dude's got like a, what do they call that for videos? Is it music like Grammy? Is it Grammy? Is it Grammy?
Oh,
No,
okay.
not Grammys.
Grammy's movies. What is the other one?
Movies. Yeah. Fuck. Golden.
Tony?
Nah,
No,
Golden
Tony,
Globes also.
not
right?
Tony,
No?
not Golden
No.
Globe.
The
If we just
Emmys?
keep doing
Nah.
this, he'll
Yeah.
comment the answer, hopefully.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Billboard Award?
Well, it's because the song makes it to the top of the Billboard charts. That's why you get it. But I can't.
I want to say it's Grammy
Yeah, it's
then.
Grammys in music.
It's got to be
Oh,
a Grammy
Patrick John
then.
Durkin, Oscars for movies. Yeah, so it was a
Yeah,
Grammy. He actually
yeah,
did some
Grammy.
videography for a couple
It was
songs
fucking
that
dope,
made
dude.
like top of the charts. And
No
I
fucking
remember when
way.
he was like presented it, he came and showed me on my couch, and
And you're
he
over here like,
flew.
fuck yes, bro, let's
Dude,
go.
it's so funny. He took he had a carry on and like for clothes and stuff, and like his clothes were packed. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he packed all his carry on shit, slammed it in his suitcase, and he was like, I'm not letting this out of my arms. And he used the Grammy and like covered up in a box as his carry on because he's like, I'm not letting it. I don't want it under the
Dude,
plane.
you
I don't want it
can't
cracked. I don't want it
fucking.
disappearing.
Yeah,
Nothing. Yeah, he flew
dude.
back to Charlotte with the Grammy
That's
like in his
fucking
arms the
awesome,
whole
man.
time.
I love
Hey,
that
I
shit,
would
dude.
too, man. That's pretty incredible, you know?
I
Like
mean, it's like coming home with something like this. Hold on. Excuse
I
me.
thought you were gonna show me a butt tattoo.
Hey, man. I wish I had.
It's
I
the
wish I had.
starfish.
Listen, I wish I had a tattoo. I don't have one tattoo, bro.
I have one, and it's the signature of my mother.
That's awesome.
I
Right
think I have
there.
about 12 hours worth.
And it's like a dot. The guy
This
just took
is
forever to do a dot.
Yeah.
this is the only
Oh, from
trophy I
Tinter
have.
Battles. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
dude.
From the
Third place,
skins, right?
dog.
Yeah.
Third place,
By
dog.
like
That's cool,
3
man.
seconds.
Yeah.
By like 3 or 5
I don't know
seconds.
what it was.
I'm gonna give it
Yeah.
7 seconds, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it was
Um, let's see. I'm just looking who's watching and
Patrick.
stuff. There's quite a few people that actually from my friends list. I'm pretty. Why are
That's
you guys
good.
watching me? You guys don't even tint.
Because they love you. All right. If y'all don't just love him and you love Tent, go ahead and follow the podcast page. That'd be great.
Even if you love me, follow the podcast, dude. Support,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Support your people, dude. It doesn't.
Okay,
It's
the
free.
only
It doesn't cost anything.
this
We're not saying you have to
guy right
watch, but
here,
just follow, man.
all I'm saying is Richard is the only person that you would like religiously give stars to the page.
Oh, every time. If
Oh
And
I
I
yeah.
want to
wasn't on
say
it and I was
say
watching that
thank
week,
you.
I would
Yeah.
literally just like ding, ding, ding,
He's like 200, 200, 200, and now I don't even know how to get that shit. So,
ding.
since the whole like everything's different now, but I don't know how to get that to,
Austin
whatever.
said Richard once saved my whole family from a burning building.
Did he really, bro? Hold on. What's up, Jason?
No,
All
but
right.
I will say me and Austin were roommates in an apartment building that burnt down like a year later. The
Okay, so
entire like complex.
all right, so what he probably means is that you tented his house. So that's different. I mean, that building
It could have been
was
burning from the
probably on
universe.
fire before.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about this, Jordan, because I know you
Just
use
what? Just
for your lives like
oh, come on.
the head cam or whatever it is. You know, isn't that one you use? The GoPro with the head.
Sometimes. So yeah,
What
with the
else do you do?
GoPro, if I use it, I haven't used the GoPro for fucking forever. I've been
But
using
do you just
this for my
set
lives
up
on TikTok.
tripods?
All right,
Oh,
so I've
okay, and it
been
follows you and shit, like you were saying.
yeah, I've been using this and I tried to use it today, but it was overheating, so I might have had it like not balanced correctly. But this thing, dude, is the fucking shit. Like it will literally follow you if you like do this to it, it'll like follow your whole body and face. But if
Right,
you
right,
like
right.
bend down real quick and stuff, it'll like lose you.
Hmm.
But dude, it's like it's pretty nice, and you can use it for like videos because it's a gimbal, so it like doesn't move when you fucking go like this and
It
stuff.
stays level
It's-
and everything like
yeah,
that.
yeah, but the only reason I have it and this mic, honestly, is from a dude named Brent that was on Jason's live the other week, named the Traveling Tenor on TikTok.
Okay.
He sent that to me and sent me this mic, which is like $400 worth of shit, right? And like I don't like accepting money from people, but if you want to send me gifts, dude, I'm fucking all in. Like, oh
Look,
fuck
dude,
yeah, dude.
a
Like you
gift is a
can't send
gift.
me cash.
I'll
Like you
take
can't
it.
send
It's a
me
gift.
if you send me cash, like I love it, I will use it. But I'm like, dude, you didn't have to send me money. But it's like when you send me shit, I'm like fucking all in, dude. I'm like, yes, please, anything you want to send me.
So,
Um, but that thing's
when it
fucking amazing. It's a Hohem M6
did you just
iSteady or
call
some
me? You
shit.
called me a ho him? Is that like
Well,
the she man?
that's what
I
the
don't know what's
gimbal's
going on right
called,
now.
bro.
He's not
He's
traveling the.
not the traveling tenor. It's so funny because he didn't know that Jason used that title, right, for so long. And then Jason had him on the show and they talked about it because he had seen him in my lives and like saw his
Right.
lives and stuff,
Right.
dude. Dude, this industry is fucking weird. Like on
I
TikTok,
think
it's a
that's what
completely
I love
different
about it so
industry.
much.
Dude,
It's pretty
there's
fucking weird.
you never fucking know what's gonna happen, right? Like being on TikTok and like meeting random fucking people like Dexton and Brent and then Wesley and fucking Amari and all these people that I know that are always in my chat, right? Like when I go live, they're just fucking vibing, right? Just hanging out, talking shit, having a good time. This dude named Dalton's like the biggest hype man, and he always fucking says shit like the greatest of all time
Oh,
whenever he comes in the
really?
chat. He's like we're witnessing greatness right here, and like Brent said, he didn't even know Jason existed, and he wanted to be, and he was like coined the traveling tenor on TikTok, and now I just told him about how Jason did his tenor tour, and he didn't know that that was a thing either. Like when he went on his when he was like helping shops out, stuff like that or
Right.
whatever. And Brent's like, no fucking way. Like he's from Wisconsin. So he's like, fucking no way, unreal, like the fucking northern accent. And I've started to adopt that shit and it pisses me off because I watch him so much. But, you know, but like this whole industry, like y'all two aren't on TikTok like that. And like
At
people
all.
that I see on TikTok don't know about the Facebook world or whatever, or the event world. And then like talking about it and then seeing the shit like co-mingle and go on, like me and Wesley meeting on TikTok as friends. Like just his name was Tint Creaser, and I was like, love the fucking name. You're my best friend now. Like that's a great fucking name. And then like meeting him in person, riding in his Focus ST and all this shit in Florida, and then like competing a little bit, and then seeing that he wants to go to more events and be more involved, shit like that. Like it's just so cool to see all this random shit unfold that a lot of people have no idea is happening,
Well,
right?
and
And then
it's
we
also
talk
like
about it, they're like, whoa.
we all come from like crazy different works of lives and places and stuff, but our biggest thing in common is like tent. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like, I
yeah,
mean, of course, it's because we do it daily, but like we can all relate to it. We have like a lot of the same issues that we have to overcome, a lot of the same problems with certain cars, things to look out
right.
for. You know what I mean? Like that's what like really brings us together is fucking stickers on windows. Like and it's weird to even think about. Like we literally just put plastic with adhesive on windows.
Yeah.
Um,
And we're like trying to be really good at it
yeah,
and
yeah. Like
help each
I
other
want to
do
be
it.
better sticker cutter placer than you,
I
and
want to
you're
put that
using the wrong
sticker on the
soap
window
on your
better than
sticker.
you.
You know what I mean? Like something stupid like that. Like, oh, okay.
Dude, you
Oh, but
can't put it on like that. You got to put it on
I
like this. Like,
There's
no,
haven't
you
only
don't.
I
one
Idiot.
way.
haven't tested it yet. I haven't
There's only one way.
I haven't really tested it yet, but I just saw it on Amazon for like $20. So it's one of those like, $20. Why not? Try it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is what it is.
Oh, dude, that looks fun.
And, and
All I'm
you
saying is
you wear
when you're
it
when you're
like
taking a
this.
shit, dude,
Yeah.
that's perfect for taking a shit, dude. You just fucking
Oh, actually, this might be pretty decent for you guys to help me calibrate my settings, if that is a real thing when you have to manually twist something. So the reason
oh,
I
dude,
got it is because I used to
that's
like
definitely
work for other
calibrating.
people. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, record this. But more recently, I would say I haven't been able to make many like instructional. And I'm like, hey, I want to like tell somebody how to take this apart, or whatever it is. Like, oh, this is how I do this. When people ask a question, and I have the car sitting in front of me, I wanted to do it, but I couldn't because it's impossible to do it while holding a
Right.
phone. So all your newer iPhones, and it even comes with a little ring that is like double-sided tape for the back of your phone if your phone doesn't have it. But if your phone has wireless charging, that's why it's a ring like this, and you can kind of like move and adjust it. And I actually
That's dope.
let's just see. So it would be. I'm not going to be able to see you guys when I do this, but I would just click it here.
Whoa.
And
It's
if I'm working on this car or something, can you guys kind of see
Tilt
what
it
I'm
up
doing?
yeah,
some.
yeah. That
Yeah,
works so much better
exactly. I
because
need to just
Yeah, right there.
calibrate a little bit.
Not
it's
right there, right there.
Not too
Perfect.
bad. But the thing is, I got to make sure to keep my head kind of in the same spot because, like, if I look up, then
it
it goes
changes
up,
it. Yeah,
But
Yeah,
this
but that's
Miata's not a good
also
example because it's
awesome.
like a foot
But
off
that's
the
also
ground. So I feel like on a
awesome.
truck, it would be like more central. You know what I mean? Like for what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah, and
But it's
that's
also
how I
awesome
got it.
because you
Like
get to
one of
see
those.
like the way your head moves and shit and like
Yeah, as
it,
the
long
way
as
you actually do shit.
I can't turn my head. That doesn't help. I have to make sure if I'm doing something to turn my shoulders. You
No
know.
way. Turn your
But
head, bro.
okay, my head is to the left.
Nice.
yeah.
I
But
like it.
there's a lot of like little
It's
tricks and,
fun.
and things that you can show somebody that are super simple and very efficient, but you need two hands. You try
Right,
to
to be
like
able to
hold your
do it. You know
phone
what I
and
mean?
do it.
Dude, it's
It looks
the
so
worst
stupid,
shit.
and then
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Well, that doesn't make any sense. That wasn't easy," you know.
Hey, he says
This
The Detroit Tent Shop uses it. Oh, you talking about Matt
uh,
Blackmere? Yeah, dude, he has all the
about him.
gadgets and gadgets,
Oh,
man.
oh yeah.
Just
Sure. Let's
just my opinion. Yeah.
anyways, let's move past that one.
But what were we saying
Um
about pet peeves? That's was something
pet
we were going
peeves.
for.
Oh
Um
yeah. Then you went off
one of
on
my
a.
one of my biggest pet peeves, honestly, is people that think that they're better than other people because they look professional, as opposed to
Oh, you mean
being
the smoke
as
and
opposed
mirrors guys?
as opposed to being
Yeah.
professional. There's so, dude, if you, man, I always cover my panels. I always put a dash towel down. Man, okay, fucking eat a bag of dicks. I don't care. Like, fucking just
What
tell the
what
people the
about
shit they
what
need
about
to do.
the slacks and like the collared shirt and like the fancy, you know what I mean? Like I
Listen,
call it
dude.
like the editing and stuff like that.
All right, I
That's
slap
good.
them
You know, it is
on.
what it
I
is.
slap them
I'm not
on.
saying anyone particular, but bro, I tent in Crocs and sweatpants 90% of the year, and my shit is clean.
Ain't
You know what I'm
nothing
saying?
wrong with it.
Like,
Ain't
if you catch me with
nothing
a
wrong with
collared
it.
shirt on, someone's getting married or I'm going to court.
God
Like,
damn it, you ain't fucking lying, dude. Or that day, I just want to feel like I'm better than
like
everybody. You
I
know,
just, yeah,
You know,
I'm not crazy about that vibe. That's just me personally, though.
dude, the fucking tight pants and the shirts that barely fit.
Yeah. I don't. Are you trying to teach me something or sell me something? I'm not
Dude, you
sure.
ain't
I'm
selling
not
me.
sure at this
You ain't
point.
selling me shit.
Billy Mays
Yeah,
here. Wait, there's more. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Oh, wait, there's
But
more.
wait, there's another window on that side. We can go tint it. You know?
Yeah. Dude,
Um.
I'm in there going like this on live, dude. I'm like, all right, we're fucking tenting this goddamn truck.
Yeah.
And if anybody has any shit to say, fucking say it. And if it's bullshit, get the fuck out. You know, like,
No, if it's
whatever.
bullshit, then bullshit your ass to a full tank of gas and come here and show me how to do it. Until then,
Goddamn right.
skirt,
I feel that.
skirt,
But
skirt. Like,
so
most of, most time it's fun to goof around like that though, and
yeah,
like be that like, you know, like do hoity toity is
like
what I call it.
robot,
Like
you
form the
know?
whole hoity toity. You know. But
um,
most time I'm like, I'm telling people in my chat, like, dude, fucking eat my shorts, you know, like
Yeah,
fucking get out of here,
suck
dude.
my
I'll Bart
tents,
Simpson somebody. So yeah,
suck my
dude.
tents.
Fucking dude, lick my fucking squeegee, dude. What do you
Yeah,
mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'll tell
so
people, dude, I'll straight up be like, dude, eat my ass, bro. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, dude. The
fuck
fuck
them.
you gotta say now?
What were you saying, Ryan?
Sorry.
for pet peeves, I guess. Well, I talked to you yesterday about this. Is MDX, right?
Yeah,
We had a windshield on MDX. I tinted it, put a dash rope in, so I cover shit up.
right.
Right.
And went down the road fine, and it came back, and the wipers are going crazy. They're going crazy.
Oh
Um,
Jesus.
so I'm like, well, somehow I must have got some moisture somewhere, you know. And I'm looking around, can't see any moisture. I messaged Richard, and he's like, oh, the kick panel, there's a fuse box. So I pull that out, and I got fans going in there, and I'm reaching up in there. I got flashlights, and I cannot even feel moisture. It had to be like
Right.
just a little
Little
drip
drop,
or something.
dude.
So
Yeah,
so
fucking
this
little humidity.
this guy, the guy that brought it in, I would say mid late 20 year old, maybe even a 30-year old. And apparently, I talked to my wife. He's married and stuff too, and he's telling me this is he wants 35% windshield. He has it in a bunch of vehicles, whatever, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Um, well, now we're having an issue with the car. I got the fans going, you know, and I'm like I'm pretty confident, you know, that we'll get these fans out. And he was all cool. All of a sudden, it's not his vehicle anymore. Apparently, it's his dad's, and his dad's like
Oh
calling
God.
Cash and giving Cash his whole line of shit. Like, oh, you guys don't know what you're doing. I looked it up on Google, and
Dude.
Cash is like, you know, you
You
realize
looked
then if you look
it up on Google?
and
Oh
and
fuck,
when you
dude,
look it
you're
up
so right, bro.
when you look it up in Google too, there's that MDX is known to have that issue that doesn't have anything to do with water too.
At
Um,
all. It's
but
like, oh,
yeah,
what are you saying now, bro?
yeah,
Like, what's the story now,
it
Right,
was
dude?
right,
Like,
right.
dude, it,
just a just like that
man,
though, you know. So like the kid there,
super,
he's all
yeah.
cool, but he calls his dad to like call and give a hard time, you know. And
Oh my God.
he
It's
didn't
like,
have the
dude, you trying to double down right now, dude? Like, what the fuck's the problem here? Like,
yeah.
what's the real issue,
If
dude? It's
I
not what's
can't scare
going
you, I
on.
bet you my dad can.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I'm gonna make you feel
He's
so
a lawyer.
stupid, dude. My dad's a lawyer for fucking Sanford and Sons, dude. He's so big.
Right,
You know, like what
right.
the fuck? But those
But
okay, so it's basically entitled people. Like that's what it really
sometimes,
that's usually what it boils down to is like I call it entitled people, people that expect like the world for like less money, right? Even people that pay like premium price, you know there might be an
Dax,
issue.
what's up,
So
bro?
if there's what's up, dude?
Hey.
What up?
Dude, you've gotten so big since I saw you last.
Welcome to the podcast, dude.
I
Say hi.
I got a whole baby since you saw me last.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
He sees the pictures,
That's
Cool, cool.
right?
awesome.
It's funny
By the
when
way,
Ryan called me about the MDX. I
did
immediately
you just
thought
say
about.
he's gonna kick your ass, bro?
He's talking about video games,
Just
bro. It's video games, and you have to let
oh,
him
okay,
win if
my
you're the
bad, my
dad.
bad.
If you're the
You
dad,
can
you just let him
definitely
win.
you
You
can
know?
definitely talk that
Yeah,
shit. Yeah,
it's a video game. It's the internet. You know, whatever. Um, it was funny because when Ryan messaged me, I had a CRV, a newer one that I did, and I'll go ahead and throw it out there. You guys can say whatever the hell you want, tint or not. I don't cover your panels. I work quickly. I wipe my panels often. I don't soak rope anything. I soak rope like Dodge Rams, Dodge Durangos, Jeep
always.
Cherokees.
Yep,
That's
always.
it.
Mopar
Like that is
only.
the only
I
vehicles
only
that I
do
soak rope.
Mopar.
And I
Yeah,
want to knock on wood
Yeah.
right now because hopefully I'm not just like that guy right now. So I don't really soak rope. Of course, I use a dash towel. I don't want to like mess up someone's dash, or I just don't feel like wiping it a lot at the end because
right.
sometimes I do the minimum with good or great results.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Me
So
too.
with that said,
I feel you.
yeah, I it didn't soak rope a newer CRV, which I do now. Weird after
Right.
this experience.
Wonder
Yeah.
why.
So I tinted the CRV windshield. I was done. Called the customer. Hey, come pick it up. Customer's like, oh, I'm gonna be like 20, 30 minutes before I can come get it. All right, no problem. So I set the phone down because I wasn't looking at the vehicle when I called them. I go back and I look at the vehicle. The vehicle is off. The keys are in my pocket. It's locked, and the windshield wipers are like.
No
And I'm
fucking
like,
way, dude. No way, dude.
lock,
Not on.
unlock. Maybe it's a fluke. Open the door.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Start.
Auto
Cut it
start,
on.
auto
Cut the
start.
wipers off. Cut them off. Cut them on. Cut them off. Cut them off. Get out. Shut it off. Lock it.
Dude,
Fucking
disconnect the
shit, dude.
negative on the battery.
Yeah, so
Got to.
I grabbed the air compressor and I immediately went to that same panel on the driver kick panel I was telling Ryan about, and I fucking in about 45 seconds and just blowing the shit out of the back of it. They and they stopped. I was like, all right. So now, and then that's when I really went into my investigation part that Ryan
Right.
was talking about. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like feeling, I don't follow anything, but on that A pillar, on the certain
Yeah,
cars,
there's like barely
there's this,
something there.
dude, there's the harness like runs up from the firewall and goes really close to it.
Stupid.
And there's like a gap, literally, I can stick my whole finger like in that A pillar gap. And it's obvious, like, even if I spray the A pillar,
I get
it's
two
gonna
fingers
run
too.
down the pillar, not even the windshield. If I hit the A pillar, it goes down the pillar
Fuck.
itself. So, and you know, everyone out of good practice, we don't want dirty edges, so we kind of like
Right.
flush that pillar. You know what I'm
Of
saying? And
course.
yeah, and I told Ryan, I was
Don't
like, yeah,
do
like that's where you got to
that.
go. Like, search
Don't
there
do it.
first, and I could even show you the message. Ryan's like, yeah, I can stick my entire finger in between this A pillar and the dash. Like, it had to be from
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Um, but back on the pet peeves, that has nothing to do with customers. I fucking hate film that has a weak scratch coat.
Yeah.
If you
Dude.
like,
All
I
right.
will just take a straight
Listen.
squeegee.
I
It's never been touched with a
better
card or a triangle, and I can just like,
dude.
and I
Uh-uh.
just see immediately like, "Beep." Oh,
I'm
start
gonna
over.
tell you I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell
okay,
you
I'm
something
gonna
right
do it
now.
again. But
Dude.
that shit pisses me
All
off.
right. I've only used Hooper Optic Fusion one time, and let me tell you, I used a very nice Gasket Pro Tools Cyclone 8-inch on it. it scratched the fucking shit out of it, dude. And I was like, what? There was no dirt anywhere.
It,
Like it was
it's
nice and clean,
straight
dude.
new. You know what I
Don't
mean? I
know what
cleaned the hell out of the
I
window
don't know.
before,
Yeah, dude.
after,
I don't
everything.
know what the fuck happened. Maybe like a bug flew in. I don't know. But it was twice in a row. The same place too. And I was like, there's no way. Like, how the fuck does like this Hooper Optic Fusion 20 or 10, I can't remember which one, but I go to make one pass and I wipe it off and then I make another and it just fucking scratched the shit out of it. And I was
So,
like,
another thing, like I used, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It was Ceramic Pro window tint. Um,
right,
and I do literally 98% of the exact same squeegee pattern on my windshields.
right,
Like every single time. Like I know exactly what direction, this way down, this way up, this way
right,
in the side. Like I know my patterns.
right.
It's almost like let me finish this story before I go on to the next one. But it's almost like you know yourself, you know your own work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there is no chance in hell
You're like, there's no
that
fucking
I
way that
never
happened,
squeegee
bro.
straight down. I
There's
don't do that.
no
I
way that
do
my
not do
shit
that.
did that,
It's
dude.
always like at a curve to the right or a curve
Right.
up
There's
to the
no
left,
way it's a straight
something.
line.
And I just had this fucking fat scratch like straight down the middle of the windshield in front of the driver. What? How? Where? And I had always in the past like attributed it to, you know, hey, if you don't clean the outside good and there's a
Right.
dirt piece on it, you put it on the peel
Dude,
board, whatever, and
it
that
sucks.
dirt's on
Yeah.
the inside.
Yep.
Later, if you're using a hard squeegee, you drag
Right.
that piece of dirt. It's
Yep.
logical, and I do believe that is still a thing. I've seen it happen
It
before.
happens a
But
lot,
I'm
man.
like, how do I get this straight, like just scratch and like it had like a little like wiggle in it too? You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like a defect, like, you know, in the tint or something, and I could not fucking get it.
Maybe
And I did it
it's a rag.
again. But it had the same kind of line all the way across the middle. I'm like, no, I never drag my squeegee from the left pillar all the way to the right. I've never done that. I don't do that, you know?
It had to be like
And
it had to be either a defect in the film because you know they have those, right? They have like marks in the film,
oh,
right?
you
Where
mean not
like
all
you
films
take it off the
perfect?
roll. No,
Oh,
definitely
that's
not
weird,
perfect.
dude.
I've seen a
Oh,
Weird.
people
piece of
get
I've
so bitchy, bro. And I'm like,
I've seen a
dude,
piece of sawdust pinched between the layers of film
dude,
before.
I've seen a hair.
I've seen gnats. I've seen gnats or fucking
Yeah,
I've
flies.
seen
yeah,
a
Literally,
picture of a
yeah,
like
bug
yeah,
inside.
insects,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, it fucking happens, right? There's fucking so much shit going around, you know, in the factory or whatever. You're liable to get that shit. And when you get those, I'm like, dude, you gotta frame that because like that's fucking one in a million, right? Like you have a fucking bug that's stuck between the laminate and the film, not the fucking liner in the film, but the laminate in the film, right? Like the PET or whatever in the
Mhm.
fucking ceramic. Like you can literally separate the film and see it's between the layers. It's like, oh, this happened when they were making the film. That's fucking unique. That's
Mhm.
pretty dope,
Hey
Yep.
you
Jordan,
know?
I did want to ask you a question. What does low E stand for?
Hey man, low energy, bro. I was wearing this hat when I answered it, by the
I
way.
almost wore mine today because last time we coincidentally were wearing the same hat,
Dude,
and I was like, if we do
I
it again,
legit I
it'll just
legit
be
was wearing
it'll
this.
be
I was
obviously
legit wearing
planned.
it.
I was like, oh,
Oh,
podcast. Should I would do the
I,
hat again? You know?
I, I have one of those hats too. I could have done
Look,
that.
I only wore it because I knew that we all are very safe and I love this fucking hat. So,
Oh,
but
to I kind of spun off for a second at the scratches. I was
we
like, wait, let me
usually
finish one
do.
story before the other
We
one. Um,
usually do. It's
I
okay.
I I had a guy that I do some contract work for, and he uses when I'm not available. I truly believe I'm his first call. You know what I mean? But when I'm not available at times, I know the other people that he calls. Like they'll text me like, "Yo, like Why is he texting me? Are you busy today? I'm busy, bro. Go ahead, take the work. Because we're
Right.
close. We're friends. You know, we're all hunters. We're
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most
man,
of
just
the
go ahead
time.
and take it. You know what I mean? And I truly believe that he's like messaging me like, "Is everything okay?" You know what I'm saying? Not like I'm trying to steal your work type thing. You know, like we just talk to each other. Yeah, bro, take it, take it, take it. Just because our prices are similar, but I'm the closer
Yeah.
option. You know what I mean? The other guy has to travel like 45 minutes, and I'm only like 10 minutes. So why wouldn't I
Right.
take it? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But with
Right.
that said, uh, there was a windshield on a Model X and the two side windows. So with that, I, I do not remove the center strip. I leave it there, clean well, and then I cut inside so it's split technically.
Right.
But he removes the whole adhesive and puts new double sided tape up. And his work
Right.
was clean.
Ain't
Nothing
nothing wrong
against
with
his
it.
work, but with the material which is provided by the contractor, the customer complained about low angle haze.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. I'll redo it. And anytime that's an issue, even through contractor or anyone else, hey, if it's not right, just call me, man. I'll try again. I'll try again. At least one more time, you know, to try to
Right.
fix it for you. Sucks that it's a Model X windshield because we all know what's goes along with that. You know, who wouldn't want to tint the fucking quarter window?
Still haven't
But
done one.
then you don't know. Um, then
I get fucking
don't try it
trucks and
alone on your first
SUVs,
one. Do
baby.
not try it alone on your first one. I'll say that. But with that said,
Gotta call my
yeah,
wife.
the I went in. He was like, "Hey, you know, you tinted this red Tesla like a month ago, and the customer's complaining." I was like, "No problem. You know, I'll come whatever day, and I'll redo it."
Right.
And then when I went and got in, um, I started, you know, like look and everything. I'm like, oh, it's haze. You know, okay, let's just try it. If you know, try one more
Sputtered
time, see what happens.
film, you know,
And I
whatever.
started to remove it. And when I started to remove it, it was one of those moments. I'm like,
I
hold
don't want
on,
to remove
hold
it.
on, wait. Hey, brother, I told you I'd do this under warranty, but I'm not doing this under warranty because this ain't my work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a fucking
If it was
pain
mine,
in the
yeah, I'm gonna
dick.
eat it. You know,
Oh
it
yeah,
is what it is.
for
But
sure.
I was like, bro, I can promise you this is not my work. I don't do it like that. And
Yeah,
then
there's no way.
just to make sure it wasn't like a weird day that I was trying something different, you
Right.
know, oh, let me
You
just try it
looked
some
into
other way that I saw on
records.
the
Yeah.
internet or something. I went and looked at the windows and like the cuts, you know what I mean, the shaving and everything like that. And
Yeah.
I I didn't know any other way to say it because I don't have like physical proof, but I
Right.
was just like,
This isn't my work,
look,
bro.
these are not my
Yeah, it's
cuts. They
not
like
my
this is
fucking
not
work,
how I
man.
finish my edges. I don't leave like this space on that side. If
But
anything, I leave it on this
the thing
side.
is, like,
We know
most of
our
the
own
time,
work so
yeah.
well.
But
We know our
but
habits.
yeah. But the customer is like, oh, he's making excuses, man.
And that rolls
And that's
into
the hard, dude. That's the hardest part to get over. It's like, listen, you mother. I'm trying to
tell
tell you,
you.
like, I didn't do
So and it
this. You know,
rolls
like,
into exactly my further point of a pet peeve. I've had a customer come to me and
say
say,
it's your work and
"You
it's not
tinted
even
my
fucking
car.
close. Mm-mm.
Fix it."
Go on somewhere.
And I'm
Go
like,
on. Go.
"Ding,"
Get out.
roll on the window, and like even if it's not a top edge, that's usually definitive for me.
It's
But
the
I
fucking
can look at my
corners.
corners.
Yeah.
I can look at the corner and like
Always.
how I round it. Look, this is the only
Always.
fingernail like this. Like I use
Dude, yeah.
that fingernail to round everything. You know, like I know how deep I go in my edges.
Got you.
And in one situation, I could see pinch marks. And I was like, bro, I would never
I
fucking
pot him low,
two-stage a
dog.
Honda Civic.
Yeah, I
Like I
pot
would
him low,
never
dog.
two-stage a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
It's too fucking easy to take out. Like there's
Right.
no chance, no way I'm ever gonna believe that I did this. You know?
Right.
And it was just funny, like, and
Nice
as a pet peeve
try.
that I'm getting into when people try to push over on you, you know, as a customer or something like that. Going back to pet peeves, like nah, dude, I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I will stand behind any and everything I ever do,
How,
Of
and I've
course.
done
how
a
about how about the customers that tell you that your tint's exploding from their seatbelts and that they don't hit it with their seatbelt?
what?
I made a fucking TikTok about this, dude. I have so many.
Wait,
dude.
Wait. I
She
had a
said my
customer
tip
when I told him that. I said,
exploded.
dude, this is your seatbelt. He goes, no way. I don't wear a seatbelt. Me either. But I'm telling you, somebody in your car wears a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody, hey,
And I think he was full of
nobody
shit. I'll
ever
say it.
drives.
Hopefully he's not
Nobody
watching
ever
because we're all
drives
public.
my
But
car,
I was like, nah, dude, nah, no
dude,
way.
bro.
Yeah, it was just too funny. He's like, no, I don't even wear a seatbelt. I'm like, that was a really quick answer. You're like, you don't even seem
Yeah, it was.
sincere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I got
dude.
this. I got this the other day. It's like on that video. My seatbelt's down here, and I'm like, yeah, no shit. But when you take it off and you go like this, it'll hit the window.
Is it a lap
No, it's
belt or
never.
is it a
No,
shoulder to lap belt?
shoulder
Are you the
to
middle
lap.
seat in a sedan in the back? You know
No,
what I
Yeah.
mean?
dude,
Like that's a
dude,
lap belt.
and
That one I don't believe.
they're
But
like, it's never been over here ever. It just popped. It had bubbles and it popped, and I'm like, I'll just redo it one time. Now I told her, I was like, if it happens again, it's seatbelt marks, and I promise you that because it's not on any other
just
window
be careful.
except
Just be
this
careful.
window.
Hey, I'm gonna eat
Yeah,
it. I'm gonna fix it for
just
you. But
watch.
I'm letting
Yeah,
you know
dude,
to be careful this way.
I redid 4 windows because she pointed out a lot of little bitty things, and I was like, listen, ma'am, I'm just gonna go ahead and redo all of them for you. No big deal. It's like fucking $5 in film, right? And I was like, I'm just gonna redo them, make her happy, whatever. And she was like, well, what did you find out? And I was like, well, it seemed like seatbelt marks.
I found out you're a
And
liar. That's
yeah,
what I
I
figured the
redid
fuck
them.
out.
I
You're a
just
liar.
redid them for you.
Huh?
Yeah, like you can't say
Monday,
that
Monday.
though. I want to so bad, but I can't say
Of
it.
course, of course.
Because for one, it's not my fucking shop. If it was my shop, I'd be like, you're crazy, get out of here, whatever. But um, we are well past the 1 hour mark on the show, and it's been fucking great chit chatting and bullshitting with y'all, dude. And I can't wait to see y'all in fucking August because it's gonna be so
It's
much
gonna
fun.
be
Uh,
blast.
WFR family reunion, my
Yeah.
first one ever. I've missed all three, so I can't wait to go to this
That's
one. And
crazy. There's only
you,
been two, but we'll talk
Yeah.
about that later.
no, no, no. Well, I mean, like this is the third one.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
been
yeah,
three,
yeah.
so like it's good that I'm at this one.
I'm gonna say this
But
right now.
here we go.
WFCT might have been going longer, or whatever you want to say, but from what I know, kind of behind the scenes, for WFR this year, there is not a single fucking competition that's gonna touch this shit. If
I love it.
And if someone wants to try, please try. But dude, the space, the
But every
vendors, the
but every
suppliers, the
one,
people that are gonna show up, the tinters, the knowledge
right?
that is gonna be
But
there is I'm
right,
not even gonna joke. It's probably gonna be like 3,000 years or more worth of tinting knowledge, combined. Like if
now,
5,000, I'm not even sure because you've got
dude,
what
now
like 75 in singles plus another like 100 in teams. There's no way, dude. There's no way that this is going to be touched. Then you have
they
PPF.
should
Then you
have
have the kids
y'all.
competition, and that's a few months for every one of them at least. Like it's
Look,
going to be
y'all
wild.
literally, you need to take a survey on the app that Billy's fucking creating for the people at the industry or at the reunion that asks you how long you've been tinting, and then add all of those
Yeah,
fucking numbers together and
that's a
see
pretty
how
good
many
idea,
years,
dude.
dude.
Or
That'd
even
be
like when you
fucking cool,
enter and you get your
dude.
name tag, because
Yeah,
when you enter, we're gonna give you a badge, with your name.
but
So if we
you
just wrote
can't
down like how many
fucking
years you're
lie,
tinting,
Yeah.
that would be insane to know that
right?
number. You know what I mean? Like I seriously think it's gonna be like 3,000 years or something like that
Think
worth of
so,
knowledge. Which
dude?
yeah,
I'll
let's
I'll
take
put it.
bets. Let's take bets
I'll
before we
say
get off of
five,
here.
dude.
Let's
I'll
take
say
bets.
five.
I'm going with 3,210. 3,210 years.
Nah, I'm going 5,256, dude.
5256. You want me to remember that?
No.
Mine's easy
All you
to
have to
remember,
do,
bro.
look, all you gotta do is
3,210.
watch the video
Yeah.
over. That's all you have to
What
do.
Yeah.
and
But
what's Ryan's guess? 20
I
minutes?
Boy, Jesus, I don't. Yeah, I don't even know what to guess it with. I'll tell you, I've been sitting around a
Brent said
table and a few
10,008.
couches with a handful of people and had 300 years.
Yeah,
So
I've been in a conversation with just like, I mean, I had a conversation with John Little and Jimmy Nance.
yeah,
Yeah,
Just at
yeah,
WFR.
two
Right
great
there,
dudes.
we're like 70 years.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right.
yeah.
Like that's insane to think about.
Hmm.
So yeah, you're at 5 something, but I'm going with 3 2 1 0, and I think my number's low. Is this Price is Right? Like
No,
you got a bust or
no,
Oh, there's
closest?
no.
we got a 10,879 there.
Yeah, I saw Brent commented that. Yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
but anyways, guys, I really appreciate y'all being on the show tonight. Took like a 3-week hiatus, just for personal stuff, and appreciate Richard especially because he fucking pressured to be on the show, and he asked Ryan to be on, and I never fucking thought to have Ryan on, and it's been great.
because
And
you're inconsiderate and you only think about yourself. No, I'm kidding.
you goddamn right I do. You
You knew
goddamn
that
right I
you were going to
do.
be on the show, so why not just have the show?
Right. But um just want to say appreciate y'all for
Of
being on and shooting the
course,
shit
man.
and
Thank you for
bullshitting.
having us.
Yeah,
Dude, I can't wait to
appreciate it.
fucking see y'all in August.
Yeah, me too.
Richard, first time meeting you in person. Ryan, seen you multiple times, which is next fucking month, which is wild.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Seems so quick.
thanks for being on the show, and
Appreciate you for having us, man. Thank
yeah.
you.
Thanks for having us. Had a blast.
we got a WWFR tomorrow night or
Friday we're gonna do it.
Friday,
Friday.
just because it's the holiday,
Nice.
everyone's going to be
Hell yeah.
barbecuing in
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
I
places.
feel
Yeah, we're
that.
doing Friday. This
Cool.
just because July
So
4th falls on the on a Thursday.
right. So Friday, WFR is gonna be live. Sure, they're giving away a whole bunch of shit. I got some shit from y'all, like this shirt and the hat that's at the shop hanging up. But it's been another great show of the Dark Truth podcast. Thank y'all again for being on, and I'll
Thanks for
catch
bringing it back,
y'all
dude. Thanks for bringing it back, man. Like I literally
always,
fucking
dude.
watch this shit in traffic sometimes, and I'm like star, 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 star. Yeah, and if you guys don't know how to
That's
figure out
true
the star
shit, dude.
thing, fucking figure it out and give us some shit because I truly believe Jordan doesn't like take it and go to the bar. I think he just uses it to try to improve the show so we
Yep,
can all have a better experience.
for sure. And if anybody watches me on TikTok, dude, any gifts that I get while I'm live goes towards me getting Starlink internet, which is gonna up the game here for the podcast. I can
Yeah, I've
get
been
a
wondering why you look
laptop,
like this the
shit
whole
like that.
time.
Dude, it's so bad, man. It's so bad. I know. But
It's all good.
it's just part of it, man. But
Hey,
growth, right?
it's a process, and we're only worried about progress, not perfection. You know what I
Yep.
mean? All right,
But
guys.
shit.
I
All right.
appreciate it. I'm gonna hop
Thanks.
off.
Later.
I'm not rapping anything, but I'm gonna do some prep.
Dude,
Like
wrap it
get
up,
everything
dog.
ready. No, I don't need. I've had a couple beers with the show. I'm not gonna try to rap anything, but I am gonna clean and get everything ready for the next time I touch the car.
Feel that.
Happy
All
Dude,
right.
Fourth,
appreciate y'all
Richard.
again. Love y'all, and I'll fucking see y'all in August,
Thanks,
dude.
brother.
Sounds good. Later.
See ya.